Galera, voltando pra vocês de novo com a live aí, galera. Vamos começar de novo do zero aqui pra vocês, o Dragon's Dogma 2, tá, galera? Tava apagando o save do jogo aí. Vamos fazer uma nova classe de personagem aí, pra se dar bem no jogo. O jogo tá difícil de jogar aí, bora. A apresentação que legal, fica vendo, né, Adriano?
Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevermond suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Consul. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy knife both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Is it you? No? It is hard to say. If the pawn I'm looking for doesn't come forward soon, are you the one then? Speak up, you good-for-nothing pawns. Which of you is it? Aha! I thought I recognized you.
Galera, obrigado a todos que estão vendo a live pelo YouTube aí, pela Twitch aí, tá?
Tis queerly brazen for a paw.
Começando de novo pra vocês do zero, Dragon's Dogma 2, tá, galera? Difícil demais jogar aí, vamos tentar ver a classe meio do personagem aí. Tô jogando de Vertigo pra vocês agora aí.
Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Alms for the less fortunate.
Best quality of soldier can have. Mine looks so old.
I don't feel safe here. I've no need to preen. Let my fur lie how it may.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
I wouldn't give to be rid of all this.
Lost holdouts. It's a thankless job, this.
This is a bit much for me. I'd best head home.
My knees.
Polish up, man.
Time for you to get to work.
You are prepared to work? Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing...
Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap. That...
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
You're most vulnerable when atoning your magics. Take care not to hurt your foes, or too many can unleash them. But should the battle turn dire, keep in mind that you do have recovery magic at your disposal. Boulders, barrels, and the like make effective weapons with a clever combatant. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend killing to the foe.
Are you unharmed?
Confane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
God son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. It is the only path forward.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, imbibe a curative or have a bit of green damage. When one of the fiends comes, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks.
Galera, obrigado por estar vendo a live aí, tá? Se tudo bem aqui pela Twitch aí. Nós continuamos a jogar pra vocês o Mafia 3, tá, galera? O Mafia 3 e o Vampire, né? Joga também. Pode jogar ele hoje, amanhã joga pra vocês aí.
Random attacks are more destructive, but will leave you vulnerable. So seize your... There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns. They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn, Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
The people here are evacuated and safe. The people here are evacuated and safe.
The people here are evacuated and safe. Further, the people here are evacuated and safe.
The people here are evacuated and safe.
The people here are evacuated and safe.
There are more who can yet be saved. We pawns are travellers of not only this world, but myriad others with which we can connect. As your loyal pawn, my duty is to accompany you and use what I learn in these other realms to aid you on your journey. I shall be with you every step of the way, and I hope to put my knowledge and experiences to good use on your behalf.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you... Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll...
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world, and when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
Best quality of soldiers now.
An excellent find. The more of these we have on hand, the more freely we can use them.
Washing, cleaning, these chores never end.
I will see to it that the law is upheld.
Oft does the bow prevail where the blade cannot. Let us work together to honour the Arisen's trust.
Well met. What about...
Look, master, a treasure.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale.
E o Mr. Malcolm voltou ainda não, Adriano? Hã? Só também não.
Much obliged.
I've not the time for your prattling. Bother someone else.
A treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it. Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
Boy there, you seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this. Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger someday. Having said that, 'tis quite a relief. They do say good things come to those who wait.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ricardo. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
We have been called upon to render aid. Let us make haste.
To battle already?
Wasn't much for a retreat. Try not to get hit. Let's not let him go to waste. Turn you into a pincushion! Leave it to me, Arisen.
While travelling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
Galera, obrigado por todos que estão vindo na live aí, tá? Sejam todos bem-vindos aí. Começar o jogo do zero pra vocês, pra quem não viu as outras lives, eu até apaguei aqui, tá difícil demais jogar o jogo, hein, galera. Mudei minha classe de arqueiro pra clérigo aí, ó. Vamos ver se dá bem, que tá difícil de matar os inimigos aí. Gostou da personagem que eu queria dar pra você, Adriano? Tá com a roupa, vou contar a roupa nela lá, vê que você gosta. Ah, ó, como ela tá lá, olha pra você ver lá. Tá com que nem um pernil de Natal, igual o Mr. Mal gosta.
Over so soon?
Ah, olha lá pra você ver.
Seem to have come through unscathed. Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. What is it, Master? You don't look as if you need my help.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
Ah, lá pro lado lá.
Did anyone else see that? Or catches them?
Esse bicho aqui, velho.
That's the spirit! That'll be a service! Oh, I like that. Mustangs. Just what I needed.
Eita porra. O bichinho é treta matar esses bichos aqui, galera. E não jogar de guerreiro isso aqui, pô. Eu vou jogar pra galera ver na live, velho. Eu vou apanhar muito de jogar de guerreiro aqui, velho. O problema não é que vem um monte de bicho em cima do seu ao mesmo tempo. Você bater, mano. Tomando dano seguido, o hit seguido do bicho.
What a view! I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
I knew it to be so.
Tá? Devagar aqui.
Come to think of it, I worry for our strength without a fighter among our number. Fighters make steadfast allies in close quarters combat. I could do this all day. Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. What is it, Master? You don't look as if you need help. Our adventure continues. Off we go then. Look, Master! Goblins! Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Good work.
Caralho. Ô, mano, apertei o botão errado. É. Porra, mano, apertei o botão errado ali, velho. Pra dar o fogo no bicho ali, mano.
Fear not, master. Naught shall befall you while I am here. We fight!
Why not with your knife?
Ai.
I'll turn yibs, monster. You require assistance? One ill-timed dodge and I'm covered in bruises. Saved again. I'll redeem myself yet. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
What is it? Got a question about my training regime? Suppose that was an unlikely guess. None took to the training like you did. Hoping to enlist, then? No. A pity. I'd hoped to add you to our ranks. You'd seem like you'd be fit for battle, even if I were to call upon you on the morrow. Which, apologies for assuming. We've had fewer folks looking to enlist of late, and many keep their distance on account of the instructor being a beastren. How very Vermundian of them. At the very least, I'd like to provide some decent training to the soldiers we have now. Easier said than done, especially when the weapons we were promised have yet to arrive. Tisn't like to boost their morale having rusted steel to train with. What I wouldn't give for some decent weapons and a soldier to act as an example. Mayhap you could aid us. I know 'tis much to ask of anyone, let alone a stranger, but what else am I to do? Much appreciated. We'd welcome what you can spare.
Sir Baron's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military.
Well met. Have you any weapons for me?
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
I knew it to be so.
Nossa, poxa, caiu, morreu. Ai, cara. Pra deslizar na pedra, ela caiu e morreu ali, bicho. Que isso?
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Vai dar pra me descer por aqui. Tá.
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Hold just a moment. What is it, Master? You don't look as if you need my help. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. I say we collect as much as we can carry. I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around. I hope I can count on you in a scrape. Sir Baron seeks a motivated soldier to inspire the recruits. Do we not know of such a person? Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek. Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
That's just what I was thinking.
This way, if you please.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Be sure to aim true. I've just remembered. Looking around, it strikes me that we pawns are all men. I wonder...
Galera, obrigado a todos que estão vendo a live aí, tá? Seja tudo bem-vindo aí pelo YouTube e pela Twitch aí. Ainda jogar por vocês o Mafia 3 aí, tá, galera? Tô jogando por vocês aí, não deu pra jogar hoje. Joga também o Vampire aí, Horizon Forbidden West e de novo à noite pra vocês o Dogma 2 aí.
State of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon.
Goblins approach!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Any last words?
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back. Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. Flesh wound. I can handle that. Hold just a moment. My thanks. Just what I needed. When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. I'll encamp the same spell, and will overwhelm our foe with our combined magics. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Right, just follow me. Wounded again! I'll get the better of our foe yet.
Já pegou, mano.
I'll turn you into a pinkly Victorian. One of us has been drenched!
Where to next, Arisen? I'm not I have a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy. Sir Baron's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military. Can't wait to find out what's inside.
A smashing success. I just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further.
This is an obstacle I'd sooner be rid of.
Ranged attacks are my specialty, Master. Shall I assist? Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
'Tis as you say.
Halt! State your business. We've orders to keep this gate sealed till the Watchhead returns.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Well, let us make haste for the nearest town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside. What is it, Master? You don't look as if you need my help.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Do forgive me, Master, but I've not learned anything useful of late. These writings could be of import. It couldn't hurt to take a peek. If you are in need, I must serve.
I could do this all day. Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Ai, mano, cadê os caras pra me ajudar, velho?
It's a pleasure to serve you, master. We prevailed by the skin of our teeth. Let us pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try...
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way? At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've a coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
That's just what I was thinking.
Could you come over here?
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale. Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale. A trying time for merchants of any ilk. Always a pleasure.
It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Oh there, faring...
Take this. It is something I found. I wanted you to have it.
You'll find no finer artisan in this domain.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Stepped in it. We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
If we've the item in hand, we ought not keep the recipients waiting.
We'd best see to it post-haste, ere we forget.
'Tis as you say.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen. No time to catch your breath, trying to keep up.
Próximo dia. Acompanhando o jogo, galera, a localização das missões aqui. Vou pegar os NPC que já sabem onde está a missão.
Fear not, master.
Tá acompanhando o minimapa ali, não mostra o lugar correto de ir, mano, parece. Isso. Tá mostrando pra mim pra outro lugar, mas eu tô indo no lugar certo, que é ali no minimapa lá, ó. Mesmo negócio. Tá mostrando pra ir pra baixo no minimapa. Tá isso. É bug do jogo, velho. Uma bússola, alguma coisa pra galera se ver onde tá indo certinho.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Here already, are we?
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. Say, your arms look free. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
We should begin by asking ourselves, where is it and how can we get it?
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Nossa, quase caiu lá embaixo.
I'm sorry, Master, but we seem to be missing aught that we require for our delivery.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. If you are in need, I must serve.
Must hold out.
First, assess the
Someone
field.
comes to
Then,
Now I've gone and stepped in it. Marcus ought to be procuring supplies somewhere north of here. Hand him that note, and he'll take care of the rest.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty. Still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin of all things here. Add to that the recent dragon sight. 'Tis said that the arrival of the Sovereign portends an aid. I had thought being in the Border Watch would make for easy work, but the wind's beginning to blow in a fell direction.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Well met.
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool. We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. I've got a good feeling about this one. What is it, Master? You don't look as if you need my help.
No easy thing.
I'd rather not take
Honestly,
it if I can avoid it.
Fancy a gander? I find goods to say.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Very well. May fortune...
This is quite a quandary.
Moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. But of course, Arisen, you may depend upon me.
Master, we cannot deliver that which we do not possess.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the cricket.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then.
Fear not, master. Naught shall befall you while I am here. As you say, I shall remain here till you give the word.
Do you mean to leave us here?
Ai, mas não acha acampamento, não acha nada aqui.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Here in Vermont, pawns are there. They believe that some divine flame will protect them and dispel the dragon, and that pawns embody misfortune. In that regard, our countries couldn't be more different.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right. A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
Galera, eu vou dar um save aqui na live, tá? A gente continua aqui onde nós paramos, vamos ver se nós desenrola esse jogo aqui, tá bom? Noite pra todos, obrigado a todos que ficou vendo a live, rever a live aí. Eu jogo pra vocês o Mafia 3, tá? O Vamper, jogo o Horizon e jogo isso aqui, tá bom pra vocês aí, se der todos aí, tá? Valeu pra vocês aí, boa noite aí. Apareceu, né, malandro? Até que enfim, né? Você tá muqueado, Adriano chamou direto aí, ó.
It is something I found.
Valeu, galera, que viu a live aí. Desculpa aí, galera.